All of us need to be wise, but I entitled this A Wise Woman because of the first verse in this Proverbs chapter. The wisest of women builds her house, but folly with her own hands tears it down. There was a time years back when I was a foolish woman. I started seeing this verse all the time. It seemed like every time I opened my Bible it would land on this page, and Proverbs 14:1 was at the very top of the page and would be the first thing I'd see. Over and over I saw this verse, but I didn't know why. Then one day I made a mean comment to my husband. He had been acting selfishly in a way that hurt me, and I felt justified. But I was wrong. I have absolutely no recollection of what I said, none at all. But what I do remember was turning and walking away, and an evil grin spread across my face. It startled me that I was happy to have said it. I had the thought that it was an evil grin, but I didn't turn around and apologize. I didn't get down on my knees in tears and repent. I don't know if it was that day or when, but the baby started screaming. I could not get him to stop. Maybe it would be helpful to understand that we were in Turkey, our first year there. Spiritual warfare was real and intense, and I had just let down my guard of righteousness. I called a friend to pray. As soon as she started praying in the Spirit, the baby stopped crying. But I started shaking. I kept praying. She kept praying. But that wasn't what I needed at that point. I needed to repent. I asked the Lord if anything needed repenting, and I remembered that, and I knew I needed to repent, not just of the comment, but of not respecting my husband. I confessed to the Lord and praised him until the shaking was gone, never to return. And I walked in respect for my husband ever since. Now I am a wise woman building my house, instead of a fool tearing it down with my own hands.